This is your science book, and we are going to study about the topic we are alive. This is on page number 10 and 11. First of all, I will tell you about living and non-living things. The world around us is full of things, big and small. Things that exist free in nature are called natural things. Like this mountain, rivers, plants, these are natural things. While those that are made up by man are called man-made things. You can see the picture, these dining table, these chair, this telephone. These are made by man. Man made these things for his use and convenient, like car, train. All natural things are either living or non-living thing. You can see in the picture these are natural things, but rock is non-living and parrots and trees are living things. Plants, birds, insects, human beings and animals are examples of living things. These are the examples of living things. Mountains, rivers are natural but are non-living things. Things such as books and toys are non-living things and are made by man. Let us understand how living things differ from non-living things. Now, number 1, living things can breathe. We can breathe, I can breathe, you can breathe. All living things like human beings, plants, animals breathe using different organs. Human beings and animals like cow, monkey, dog breathe through their lungs. Fish breathe through gills. Plants take in air through very tiny opening on their leaves called stomata. Non-living things do not breathe. You can see the chair, bottle and this shirt. Can they breathe? No, they are non-living things. All living things grow. You can see in the picture, this is a toddler, then young, then adult and then man. These are the different phases of growing. A sapling or a baby plant grows out of a seed and become a tree. You can see, first of all, this is the fruit. We get seed, then baby plant, and then it's a big tree. Same is the case with animals. You can see this is the puppy, the baby of the dog, and this is the big dog. Human babies and young ones of animals grow older, changing in shape and size too. Look at your photograph. When you were born, you can ask your mama to show your newborn picture. Then see your latest one. You will notice that you have grown, haven't you? Non-living things do not grow. You can see in the picture this, these are the balls, fan, torch, iron. They do not grow. Living thing needs food and water to live. In addition to air, all living things need food and water to live. Plants prepare their own food. Animal gets their food either from plants or from other animal. You can see in the picture that deer feed on grass, whereas tiger eats zebra. And these are the plants. Plants make their own food with the help of sunlight and air. Now let's come to the birds. Birds feed on seeds, fruits, insects. Human being depends on both plants and animals for their food. You can see in the picture that the boy is eating a chicken and this boy is eating a cucumber. So human beings eat both plants and animals. Non-living things do not eat. You can see shoes, watch and the slide at your school. Can they eat? No, they cannot eat. Living things can move. All living things can move from one place to another in some way or the other. You can see in the picture that the horse is moving and the woman is playing with the dog. They both moving. Animals move from one place to another in search of food, water and shelter. You can see the lion is drinking water, bird is in the house for shelter, and the animal is also eating food. Plants cannot move but do show some amount of movement in the form of blooming or growing in the direction of sunlight. If we put a plant in the sunlight, it grows. The flower blooms on it. So it shows some kind of movement. Non-living things cannot move. You can see the picture that this is the car, towel and kite. Can they move? No, they cannot move on their own. We make non-living things move when we drive a car, when we fly a kite, and when we wipe our hands with towel. Can you see in the picture? Non-living things cannot move without help. Living things sense their surroundings. All living things sense their surroundings and most often respond it. They do this with the help of their different sense organ. They do this with the help of their sense organs, and these sense organs are eyes, hand, ear, tongue, nose. Non-living things cannot sense their surroundings like bat, ball, purse, TV. They don't have any sense. They don't feel. They don't express. Now let's come to your textbook page number 10. Please open it. We are alive. We are alive. Like all living things, we can move. As I have told you that we can move. Even when we are asleep, we move a little. Animals can move from place to place. I have told you that animals can move from place to place in search of food, water, and shelter. Plants move only very slowly when they are growing. They show movement towards sunlight. Food and water. We need food and water to help us grow and to keep us alive. We have a mouth to take in food and water. Most plants have roots to take in water, but they make their own food. How do plants drink water? Plants take in water through roots. Growing and breathing. Only living things grow. You began life as a baby and you will grow up to be an adult. I have told you to see your newborn picture and you see your latest picture now. You can understand the difference. Animals stop growing when they are adults, but they still need food. Some plants stop growing after a time, but others go on growing bigger all their lives, like big trees. All living things breathe air. The air we take into our bodies when we breathe keeps us alive. So, these toys can move about. Are they alive? Can these toys move on their own? Think. No, these toys cannot move on their own. They need a help. People and other animals are living things. As I have told you, plants are living things. Now, this is the wrap up of the lesson. Now we will listen to a poem that what this poem says. Let's enjoy.
Living things need air. Living things need nutrients. Living things need water. Living things reproduce. Now I'll say some living things. You show me how they go. A cheetah is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Run, run, run fast. A cheetah is a living thing. A flower is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Grow, grow, grow strong. A flower is a living thing. An eagle is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Fly, fly, fly so high. An eagle is a living thing. Living things grow. Living things have cells. Living things need air. Living things need nutrients. Living things need water. Living things reproduce.
Now that is now this is the worksheet of topic We Are Alive. Question number 1. Read each statement and write whether the statement is true or false. Human beings are living things. Non-living things can breathe. Living things can grow, use energy and breathe. Non-living things have senses. Living things can reproduce. Fill in the blanks with these word bank. All living things need dash to drink. All living things need to eat dash. All living things require dash to live in. All plants require dash to grow. All living things need to breathe. List out living and non-living things. These are the pictures. You have to separate living and non-living things from it. Thank you.